This is how you trace a photograph. It's actually a handy tool if you're not the best sketcher, if you want some strange body position, what have you. Find a pose that I like. And something that is very important in this process is tracing paper. Nice and sheer, it comes in all sorts of weights, etc., etc. I'll do her. All right, here we go. You get your tracing paper centered beautifully over your photograph. And of course, you're gonna need your mechanical pencil because you're gonna make a mistake. Who knows? You wanna be able to erase it. So you wanna start out by just concentrating on the silhouette. Use your pencil. You can erase it if you mess up. It's a great thing. And you know, you're just worrying about silhouette right now. You could always go back in and do the details later. I picked this particular pose because she's doing something very unusual with her body, and it's probably the ones that you'll want to trace, you know? Why not trace something interesting? I don't know how I feel about her sweater, so I'm going to just eliminate her sweater altogether and go with her arms, because I basically want to just take from this her body silhouette. It's almost like you're looking through with X-ray vision to see what her body's doing underneath. It's a good way to like study how the body bends and moves, and it will give you some versatility in your sketching. Here's her neck, her ear, face is at a really strange angle, which is cool. And you know, you could always go in later and do all your shading, but right now we're just going to worry about just tracing the photograph. And if you really want to just trace the outfit itself, you can do that too. I'll just go ahead and trace what she has on. But as I said, I'm not a big fan of the sweater, so we're going to ignore the sweater. I'm just going to do her in this short little dress she's got on. I'm going to add some of my own design elements because I'm not that thrilled with this design. This is also just a great way to build your sketching skills because it just gets you really comfortable with a pencil. You know, it just gets your hands just into the motion of doing all of this. I'm even going to draw her shoes because her shoes are pretty fabulous. I give her her sunglasses, her nose, which is all going to look strange when I take the tracing paper off. But you can go back in and fix all of your details later. Every once in a while you lift the tracing paper off of the page just to see if you've missed any elements. Alright, so now we can pull it all off. And this is how you trace a photograph. It's a great way to just get really comfortable with a pencil or create a new fashion croquis.